Hello, and welcome back. Okay, so last time, we got 5,000 points of the 8,000 that I determined was necessary. So it's time to go get the rest of the points. Hey, Emily. You didn't take any videos or anything of me doing that mochi dance, right? None at all. Oh, thank goodness. I know a Pokemon was controlling me and everything, but it's still the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How do you think that'd look when I become famous? I never hear the end of it. What was that whole deal with that Pokemon anyway? Petra Run, right? Is it just me, or does something about it remind you of the Lousy 3? Yeah, kinda. I swear it's not just my imagination. I bet they're connected somehow. They're even on the same sign together. And they've got the same the chain, the toxic chain. But it's not like we can ask the Pokemon about all this. I guess the truth will always be a mystery. Oh, do you happen to have a little time to spare, Emily? I wanted to catch you up on the League Club latest. You missed a little while you were away. For one thing, we decided to put a temporary halt to any rank changes in the BB League. Hopefully that'll help prevent more confusion. We also officially wrote into the rules that even visiting students can be champion. And we reviewed all the club rules that Kieran had changed to make too strict. We've rolled them back to what they used to be. Plus some other little odds and ends. My, we put ourselves up to a lot, didn't we? Thanks for the hard work. Oh, sorry, no, I wasn't fishing for compliments or anything. Forget I said anything, Emily. We were just doing our job. Though not that Drayton, of course. He was sleeping through the whole meeting. Sleeping! Can you believe that? Anyway, that's all I had to report. You are now all caught up on the recent club happenings. Do you remember the promise you made me, Emily? Sure. Good on you, holding on to the advice your elders give you. When you promised to never fade away, to show me how far your talent can go. Never even dreamed you'd follow through this beautifully. I'm absolutely shook, darling. You could come work for my company when you grow up, you know. With your talent, you could aim for the very top. I'd hire you, I promise. I'll think about it. Hehe, I don't need a final answer just yet. I think we should do something special to commemorate this new promise I've made you. Would it be a fitting way to make this memory pop? I know. Why don't we trade Pokemon? Sure. Hehe. I'd hope you'd say yes. I'm willing to trade you my little Flittle. What would you trade? Who would you trade? Well, I've got a whole collection of Pokemon to give you. Let's see. Oh, your aesthetic is simply stunning. What a sweet choice Venomoth is. Hehe. I'll take it under my wing and mentor it with loving care. I just came back from climbing that big mountain in the polar biome. Satotl and the rest were all hyped to be on a mountain other than Glaciato. I guess it rubbed off on me. I just couldn't resist, and, well, I had a few runs on my board. How'd it go? Oh, the snow was good. Yeah, real good. Hadn't boarded in a long time, so I think I got a bit too fired up. You know, I'd made up my mind that I wouldn't snowboard anymore. But maybe I can from time to time, just when I'm here. Yeah, I'm weak-willed. Sorry. But if I'm gonna be uncool, I might as well lean into it. I've got another tiresome idea. What do you say we trade Pokemon? Sure. Oh, you seriously want to? Well, okay. I'll be trading the Satotl. What'll you pick? A Cubchoo. Yeah, that's not bad. It'd be way uncool if it raised your Pokemon poorly. I'll make sure to take good care of it. Last time I was here, I was basically babysitting the boss. She may seem all professional and perfectly put together, but she can be super absent-minded sometimes. Someone's gotta look after her. I wouldn't have guessed. It's true, even that Indigo Disc thing. The boss completely spaced on giving it to Briar. But yeah, she definitely needs a hand. I've even caught her, more than once, showing up to work with Glimmet tangled up in her hair. Oh, don't tell the boss I told you that, yeah? She gave me the scolding of a lifetime. Let's keep it between you and me, okay? Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. If it feels like I'm skipping around, that's because you're not watching my videos in stream order. Genesis 29. Then Jacob continued on his journey and came to the land of the eastern peoples. There he saw a well in the open country, with 3 flocks of sheep lying near it, because the flocks were watered from that well. The stone over the mouth of the well was large. When all the flocks were gathered there, the shepherds would roll the stone away from the well's mouth and water the sheep. Then they would return the stone to its place over the mouth of the well. Jacob asked the servants, "My brothers, where are you from?" "We're from Haran," they replied. He said to them, "Do you know Laban, Nahor's grandson?" "Yes, we know him," they answered. Then Jacob asked them, "Is he well?" "Yes, he is," they said, "and here comes his daughter Rachel with the sheep." "Look," he said, "the sun is still high. It is not time for the flocks to be gathered. Water the sheep and take them back to the pasture." "We can't," they replied, "until all the flocks are gathered and the stone has been rolled away from the mouth of the well. Then we will water the sheep." While he was still talking with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she was the shepherd. When Jacob saw Rachel, daughter of his uncle Laban, and Laban's sheep, he went over and rolled the stone away from the mouth of the well and watered his uncle's sheep. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and began to weep aloud. He had told Rachel that he was a relative of her father and a son of Rebekah, so she ran and told her father. As soon as Laban heard the news about Jacob, his sister's son, he hurried to meet him. He embraced him and kissed him and brought him to his home, and there Jacob told him all these things. Then Laban said to him, "You are my own flesh and blood." After Jacob had stayed with him for a whole month, Laban said to him, "Just because you are a relative of mine, should you work for me for nothing? Tell me what your wages should be." Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the older was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah had weak eyes. But Rachel had a lovely figure and was beautiful. Jacob was in love with Rachel and said, "I'll work for you 7 years in return for your younger daughter Rachel." Laban said, "It is better that I give her to you than some other man. Stay here with me." So Jacob served 7 years to get Rachel, but they seemed like only a few days to him because of his love for her. Then Jacob said to Laban, "Give me my wife. My time is completed, I want to make love to her." So Laban brought together all the people of the place and gave a feast. But when evening came, he took his daughter Leah and brought her to Jacob, and Jacob made love to her. And Laban gave his servant Zilpah to his daughter as her attendant. When morning came, there was Leah. So Jacob said to Laban, "What is this you have done to me? I served you for Rachel, didn't I? Why have you deceived me?" Laban replied, "It is not our custom here to give the younger daughter in marriage before the older one. Finish this daughter's bridal week. Then we will give you the younger one also, in return for another 7 years of work." And Jacob did so. He finished the week with Leah, then Laban gave him his daughter Rachel to be his wife. Laban gave his servant Bilhah to his daughter Rachel as her attendant. Jacob made love to Rachel also, and his love for Rachel was greater than his love for Leah, and he worked for Laban another 7 years. When the Lord saw that Leah was not loved, he enabled her to conceive. But Rachel remained childless. Leah became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She named him Reuben, for she said, "It is because the Lord has seen my misery. Surely my husband will love me now." She conceived again, and when she gave birth to a son, she said, "Because the Lord heard that I am not loved, he gave me this one too." So she named him Simeon. Again she conceived, and when she gave birth to a son, she said, "Now at last my husband will become attached to me, because I have borne him 3 sons, so he was named Levi. She conceived again, and when she gave birth to a son, she said, "This time I will praise the Lord," so she named him Judah. Then she stopped having children. May God bless the reading of his word. I got an invite, so here I am. Poppy of the Paldea Elite Four, at your service. Rika, I'm so annoyed. Whoa, what's going on? I don't often see you so riled up, Poppy. I came to Blueberry as part of our job, but people keep mistaking me for some lost kid. Oh, come on now, Poppy. You know that's just 'cause you're so gosh darn adorable. Huh? People think you're lost if you're adorable? They do, Squirt. Haven't you ever heard that old saying? If you adore something, lose it. At least I think that's how it goes. Pretty sure. Oh, I see. Wow, you're real smart, Rika. Hi, miss. I'm here. I'm glad you could come. Hehe. Some nice people from the League flew over with me to make sure I got here okay. This is my first time in another region. I really want to go play, but I know I'm here to teach the Blueberry people about Pokemon, so that's what I'm gonna do. The students will love you. Hehe. Yeah, I think I got this. Oh, do you want to have a Pokemon battle with me? Yes. Yay! I'm not gonna hold back at all, okay? Poppy of the Elite Four sent out Copperajah. Magnezone. Ha! Bronzong. Bastiodon. Corviknight. Pinkaton. You haven't won yet. I'm going to defeat you. You'll see. It's time to get all dressed up and pretty and steely, Tinky. Ugh! I wanted to defeat you in an avenge match! But I won't cry. I'm an Elite Four member after all. You beat my Tinky, so you get some candies. That is a lot of rare candies. I'm gonna have a candy too, and try even harder next time. Do forgive the intrusion. Director Clavel of Uva Academy, at your service. Ah, they're both Steel-type users. Wait, what's a little girl doing here? I'm Poppy. Nice to meet you. Oh, yes, it's very nice to meet you. You're such a well-mannered child. I'm an Elite Four member, too. I'm here as part of my job. What? A child like you is... But you're just too cute! Do you want some juice, Poppy? Or maybe a cookie? Do you like cookies? I love cookies! I'll gladly have some. I've heard all about your adventures here from Director Serrano. As I understand it, you've already battled your way to the top of the League Club and played a major role in an out-of-school expedition. As your director, I could not be more proud. But still, I should like to hear your thoughts. How has life at Blueberry Academy been treating you? Well, until I had to go and get all those points, it was really fun. That warms my heart to hear. I'm so glad you were able to come here to study. I'll be staying here for a while as a special coach, so feel free to come and chat anytime. Oh? Would you like to challenge me to a battle, Miss Emily? Yes. Well then, I humbly accept. Not as your director, mind you, but as a fellow Pokemon trainer. And Director Clavel starts with Oranguru. Bomb of Snow. Doom. Ha. Amoongus. Haha. Multi-Geist. Aqua Ball. To think you have grown this strong, but it's not over for me yet, you know. Time for this old director to show what he can do. Marvel at this shining terrestrialization. Good, it kept the same type. Anyone asks how the battle went, just tell them I lost. Nothing more, nothing less. The Pokemon you have raised certainly are treasures of inestimable value. Ah, but how very careless of me. I almost forgot that I have something to give you. A good friend of mine wanted you to have this as a token of his thanks. Live Wig. It's a rather trendy item of headwear, you know? Why, I'm almost tempted to procure one myself. Hello, hello. It's everybody's favorite biology teacher, Mr. Jacques here, visiting from UVA Academy. You must remember that you are representing our storied academy at all times. Do you really feel it's acceptable to do so looking like you just rolled out of bed? And good gracious, are those sandals you're wearing? Whoopsie. I promise I'll remember to put on something more professional next time. I don't think I've ever seen you wear anything that could be described as professional, Jacques. Do you even iron that lab coat of yours? From the stains splattered across the fabric, could it be that you don't even launder? Come on, Director, please! Have mercy! Wow, Emily. We do seem to keep running into each other lately, don't we? You're here as an exchange student, right? I'm your homeroom teacher back home, so it only seems fair I come check in on you. Tell me, is there anything you've been pouring yourself into here at Blueberry Academy? Filling my Pokedex, I guess. Wow, really? That makes your old biology teacher awfully happy to hear. So even in this new land, you're doing your best to toss those Pokeballs and never give up. How about that? Honestly, I was fairly worried about how you might be doing. Unlike that school trip you joined, this time you came all on your own. But it looks like you're having a whaler of a time here, Emily. I recognize that look on your face, Emily. You're hankering for a battle, aren't you? Yep. Well, I'd be delighted to be your opponent. It's nice to have the chance to show off my skills now and again. Here's hoping I do okay. Jacques the Instructor. Starts with a victory bell. Arcanine? I'd keep Palafin in, but he just used Sunny Day. Mudsdale. Swallet. Slowbro. okay. For a giraffe. Boy, I sure am glad to see you haven't changed. You're pushing my back up against the wall. Time to check some output levels. Here comes my Terror Orb. Haha, looks like I lost. Haha, you beat me. I really can't stand up to you in battle, can I, Emily? But I sure enjoy the chance to see how well you keep growing and developing. I'll be here cheering for you, forever and ever. Hexagonal glasses. Modeled. Those are just a little something I thought you might like. Now we can be glasses twins. This school, it's filled with the smell of the new, the modern. So, are you the one who called me here, Emily? You really are something, Ms. Rayfort. I can't believe you were able to figure out where those Pokemon had been sealed away just from those old writings you found. Heh, it proved to be simplicity itself once I followed the clues of history. But in the end, it turned out that a crook like myself could never have opened the seals. So I let a friend have the treasure. So you formed a hypothesis based on clues, then put it to the test. I suppose history and biology are similar in that way. Speaking of testing things, I was just considering testing out the effects of a certain ancient ritual. It just so happens that I need an adult male as a assistant. Care to help out? I'd love to help! Count me in! You totally missed that, didn't you? You've got some nerve inviting me to such a modern structure. I have absolutely no interest in this place, but I didn't want you to lose face, so here I am. Think of it as a favor from me. I'll expect you to return the favor at some point, perhaps by doing as I say when needed. Oh no. Heh, you reap what you sow. I suggest you look forward to the harvest. Oh, the things we can accomplish together, my dear puppet. I've been stuck indoors for far too long. This smell of newness is driving me mad. What do you say we head outdoors for battle? Sure. Heh. How very kind of you. Let's make our way to the battlefield then. Rayford the instructor. I didn't realize it was a Zoroark. Okay. Ah. Malamar. I don't have any bug-type moves, which is what's double weak to. I didn't have anything it was weak to. Grumpig. It's a Viper. Scizor. Gengar. History is filled with betrayals. Don't let your guard down, especially when all is going well. I'm not particularly fond of all this high-tech stuff, but do your thing, technology. A defeat for the history books. Certainly are a worthy opponent. I see the path you've walked is one of glory and power. Such strength, it would open all manner of ruins and ancient tombs to me. If I could only secure your cooperation. Of course. Here, I've got a gift for you. You know, out of the kindness of my heart. Comet Shard. It's very valuable, you know. Don't forget to thank me each night as you gaze upon it. Or I can sell it. Is it true? Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to meet all of you Blueberry students. My name's Time, and I hope we can all enjoy learning together. Ms. Rayford, will you be attending next week's staff meeting? Put me down as absent, please. I'd much rather spend my time contemplating ancient wisdom. Oh, how sad to hear. We do always miss your presence at our meetings. I'd love for you to come and give us all a nice long talk about history. Oh? So, you are interested in history? Heh, my dear lady, I misjudged you. You may be worth my time after all. Perhaps it would not be amiss for me to converse with my elders from time to time. Oh, wonderful! Then I'll be sure to mark you down as attending. Here you are, Emily. I'd heard the talk about you going to study at Blueberry Academy. You've certainly been working hard, haven't you? Even becoming a champion here. You've really made me proud doing such outstanding work. Please feel free to call on me anytime you'd like to borrow me or ask for a bit of help. You bet I will. Well, I like that enthusiasm. I'll be excited to hear from you. I'm sure you've got plenty to juggle with your club and your adventures, but don't forget to occasionally hit the books as well. Oh my, Emily again? Perhaps you're hoping for a battle. Yes. Well, I'd be delighted to square off against you, but don't go too hard on me, alright? Time the instructor starts with Cleaver. Lycanroc. Stonejourner. Colossal. Dreadnought. Garganical! We aren't defeated if our team's value isn't yet 0. Come on, partner. You're my rock. I'll multiply my rock type by a rock type terrestrialization. What will be the product? A dead Garganical. Your potential seems to be infinite. Emily, that was great. You really do have formidable battle skills. I don't know that I would have been able to beat you even when I was at my peak. How about a little reward from your teacher? Bitter Herba Mystica, a legendary condiment with a deeply bitter taste. It's said to dramatically bolster a body's immune defenses, though that hasn't been proven. I'd be delighted if those came in handy for you on all your many adventures. My dear blueberry friends, thanks for le warm accueil. What a warm welcome! Je m'appelle Salvatore. My name is Salvatore. I hope we will become fast friends. Whoa! Emily! I am undone by this coincidence! Who would have thought we might meet here? It appears that you are doing plutôt bien. Quite well, that is. Flourishing in the Unova region. Even if they speak the same language here as in Paldea, the culture is somehow different, isn't it? Perhaps your dear Salvatore's education about the world has been of help to you here? For sure. Oh, merci very much. I am so happy to hear you agree at once. But my work is not done. The students of L'Académie Blueberry would benefit from memorable, effective lessons on language and life as well. I will do my best to educate them. Toyasi. You too, Emily. Do all the good you can. My dear Emily, I have une proposition. How about a Pokemon battle? Yes. Fantastique! Let us go at once to the battle court to see this through to its conclusion. Salvatore the instructor starts with Gothitelle. Colossand. Sand Slash. Oh, that kind of Sand Slash. Well, whatever. Persian. Honchkrow. Raichu. Could this be the end of the line for me? Come on, Xernear Pokemon, you're my last hope! Oh, I thought it was going to be a Alolan. Okay. Whatever. I'll give you a little peek at dear Salvatore's brilliant capacities. Whoa, Quell Victor! No one could stop you from claiming victory. Emily, your Pokemon displayed such consummate fighting spirit. I was moved par leurs efforts. Their efforts were so very great and determined. I know this is hardly a fitting reward, but please, something pour toi. For you. 5 bottles of PP up. I will be so looking forward to our next match. Adios, matinee. A la prochaine. Oh, Osu, let's do this. It's the one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. Let's set our fighting spirits ablaze. Together! Bonjour, Miss Dendra. You seem to be in high spirits as usual. Osu, Mr. Salvatore. You know what? I had a question for you, in fact. Seiche-pu. I've long wondered about the definition of that word you always say, Osu. The definition of Osu? It's a bit hard to explain, actually. It seems to be something like a greeting you can use at that moment, anytime, day or night. Is that not so? Now that you mention it, it is used a lot as a greeting, but it hypes you up. That's the word I was looking for. It fills you with fighting spirit. Splendid. So it fills you with the fighting spirit. The spirit combatif. Could I also partake in it? Yeah, let's Osu it up! Smash through your limits! And I will join you! Osu! Osu, new kid! So, you're the one who invited me here, huh? A new challenge in a new place. I'm all pumped up and ready to get going! But there must be a reason why you chose me of all people to come all the way out here. Go on then, what do you need from me, new kid? I want to see that hot-bloodedness. Sure. I see! Well, you've got the right person, new kid. That's my specialty. I'll bring the ocean surrounding this school to a nice boil with my hot-blooded battling. In any case, I'll do my best. Leave it to the hot-blooded Dendra. Don't worry, you're in good hands. Like a Hariyama's hands. You know how tough those are. Osu, new kid. Do I smell an invitation to battle? Yes. Well, that's an invite I simply can't turn down. Come on, I'll race you to the battle court. Dendra the instructor starts with Hitmontop. Oh my goodness. Medicham. Palafin just dodging everything. Tauros. Hawlucha. Tauros. And Hariyama. I don't give up so easy. I put my spirit into this, Osu. Osu! Osu! Harness the power in those balled-up fists and get your blood running hot! Terror Slice! That might have been the most Osu I've seen from you yet. Osu! Oh, that stings. And you really trounced me too. But hey, at least I learned a lot. I'm gonna take this experience and win next time. Thanks for everything, new kid. Here, take these as a token of my gratitude. 5 bottles of protein. Have your Pokemon chug some protein so they can smash through their limits. Osu! Man, the club room sure is full of little rascals. Ah, so much youthful energy. Okay. Well, with that, that's gonna be all for today. We've got plenty of points, so when we come back next time, we're just going to be using more of those points. Hopefully getting all of the conversations, but, well, we'll find out how fast I can get through the points. At any rate, that's gonna be all for today, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.